Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK podcast, number 264. My name's Coach Brad, and I'm here live with the core team. Your host tonight, as always, our fantastic leader, Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Coach Brad, for the introduction. Folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. This is Saturday, July 22nd. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you for being here. Got a really great picture today from one of our very own leaders here in the community, Mr. Florida Realtor himself. He was at a concert. He sent some pictures. He purchased his drinks 3 times, he says. Used his air card. And that's what it's about, folks. Start using the product, sharing it with your friends. Call up grandma, call up mom. Hey, I got a gift for you. I know you know how to use crypto, but I know you know how to use a credit card. And maybe you don't use your tap and pay on your phone, but let me show you how quick it takes. Less than 30 seconds to turn the thing on. Google Wallet, Android, Samsung phone, iPhone. So easy. A gift for a loved one. Anyhow, let's take a quick look. We're in a bit of a rush today, folks. Coach Brad's got family coming over. They have an event tonight, so we're going to glide on through. We do have great news coming. The winner of the 7 shorts videos is going to be presented here today. They were all fantastic. I personally didn't vote. It was too hard of a choice, and at the end of the day, it's you, the community, that gets to decide. But I can't wait to see who the winner of the contest was. I mean, everybody's a winner. Everybody came through, delivered in spades. Incredible content, showing the love, understanding the vision, being calm, cool, and collected. As we know, as we build it, they will come. Taking a look real quick here. Let's see what's happening on the ARK, my dear friends. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. We are at 5,538 total ARK Vault accounts. Liquidity on PancakeSwap, 86,705 BUSD. ILC reserves, 118,522 BUSD. The price of ARK is 19 cents. Spark price pool is $752.60. 752 ARK, 0.60 ARK. The street value on that is $142.99. And today we'll find our 297th Spark Prize winner. The MVP for today has already been selected. They've had 9 referrals. That's right, 9 referrals today. Their wallet ends in 77BA. We can already congratulate them. They've already won 10% Nitro Boost. And we're going to check in with our good friend Brett Nordine. He did a really great update. If you haven't heard the update, the first 10 minutes of yesterday's podcast, folks, please do check it out. He went into great detail, showing the whole vision. And I think of bringing a lot of positive outlook and just common sense, logic, and a lot of hope, because there's a lot for us to be very hopeful about, very proud about. So do make sure to check that out. I don't know what you can say more than you said yesterday. It's only been 24 hours, but hell of a job, man. We absolutely loved what you said yesterday. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and Alex was out today for a bit, so not a whole bunch going on, but tomorrow he's going to be back at it for the Terra card and putting finishing touches on the back end. And next week's going to be a big week. Obviously, we're going to be, getting through the pack and the ship and all of that stuff of the Terra card. And he's got to build out an admin portal and things for our suppliers on that end. So there's lots to do still, but it's all imminent. It's all very close. It's things that we can wrap up within the next couple weeks. And hopefully we'll be, loading up our first Terra cards here shortly. So that's another, I think, going to be a big milestone, a big win for us. And we'll round out our payments, side of the crypto banking side of things. Yeah, we've been working today on the privacy products, and we've got a plan ahead of us, and we have some meetings tomorrow and throughout the week with the development side of things, and just keeping things moving there. Things are looking good. I think our concept of having a privacy app with sort of an all-in-one with multiple applications available at your fingertips for one subscription fee is a great model. So that's what we're pushing towards and working as we go here. So that's going to be pretty much the next week or two is going to be a lot of just head down and working on that. So it probably won't be a bunch of updates on it. Also been working on the Arc Lite and the Yield Engine today. So that's looking great, fantastic product is coming to life there. So yeah, not a whole bunch of new stuff, but yeah, yesterday's kind of overview of everything and how it's all going to work together and help attract new investors to the protocol and the platform. I think is a good one to listen to because we're reshaping the concept of the ROI DApp and as well as this ecosystem with these utilities, and also being honest about what we have right now and needing to shift into a new product that's going to attract a lot different investor group, and that'll then bring more money back to the ecosystem. So, yep, we're just working the plan, and we'll have more updates this week. Hopefully, we have some breakthroughs on TerraCard to share, as well as some of the other products. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to a great week.
Yes, sir. Oh, great week indeed. 1 second there. Thank you for the update, Brett. And let's turn it over to Coach Brad. What you got cooking for us, man? A lot of excitement in the air tonight. We know who the winner's going to be. Is that correct?
Let me just move into the kitchen so that we don't get a load of background noise from me. Give me 1 minute, sir.
All right. See, here's something that Brandon sent over. What you cooking over here, Mr. Brandon? Be short?
I hope you like that, man.
I'm looking at it right now. We are the banks. Oh, hold on. And see? Oh, we're going to have to watch this here live. Let's see how we can actually do that. I think I might have a way while Coach Brad gets ready.
I am ready, sir.
All right, sir. So go ahead while I load up here on my side. Share the good news. Let's go through all of it. Then we'll see Brandon's new masterpiece.
Awesome. And if you do hear a barking dog, I do apologise. I've got family members turning up, and he's very loud. So hopefully we time
Charlie.
it well. Yeah.
So go fast, like say Speedy Gonzalez.
Let's go. So the community has spoken. Excuse me. Yesterday, live on the pod, we saw 7 fantastic short form content from the community, and we had the poll live for 24 hours, and there was an absolute runaway, a runaway winner. I had a sneaky feeling that this person or that this team was going to win. Let's just share my screen here, and we can watch it. So here we go. Congratulations to the Coin Builders TV. You are the weekly winners of the shorts competition. Absolutely killed it with 41% of the vote. Bearing in mind there were 7 different content to vote on. So that is an absolute runaway. Congratulations. And here we go. Obviously, the community loved this. I love this myself as well. It was a very hard vote for me personally. There were 3 that I absolutely loved. They were all great, but 3 that really stood out for me. This was one of them. and they are the winners. So congratulations, and here we go. You've won $100 worth of ARK.
Soldier, switch me sniper. People from the distance, sir. Glad to have you aboard. Serve with your father. You're a good man. Brick bazooka, artillery, ready to go full bore, sir. Say it for the enemy. Link static. Communications. Waiting dispatch orders, sir. Double up on your rations, Sparky. Zip Gilligan. Open, sergeant. Sharp as a razor. Sir, let me see that weapon. Standard issue is insufficient. Destroy the Gorgonite enemy. Defeat him. Yes, sir.
Let's go, Coin Builders TV. Love that. Absolutely love that. That was fantastic. Just can't imagine that they didn't know all the keywords we use here. It's even got Brett's name in it. Just great, great content. Thoroughly deserved. They had 3 entries because they've been working their socks off. And, you know, this competition is for everyone. If you're unaware what the shorts competition is, it's an ongoing competition that we run. You can make a short form content on any of the platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook Reels, any short form content. And to enter, you can either send it directly to the Sweet widget, you can send it to myself, or you can send it to Coach Mistletoad, and you'll be entered into the shorts competition. The way that it works is as soon as we get 3 entries, we do a daily draw, and the winner of the daily draw, it will go up in a poll voted on by the community for 24 hours, be announced in the next podcast. And if you are the lucky winner, you will win $50 worth of ARK. As soon as we have 7 of those daily winners, we do the weekly draw, and it's the same format, voted on by the community for 24 hours. And then we will do the weekly draw, which is what we've just seen here, and you will win $100 worth of ARK. Once we have 4 weekly winners, we will do the monthly draw, and the winner of that, voted on by the community, will win $500 worth of ARK. And the monthly winner will win $500 worth of ARK. And then we do any of those pieces of content that are entered over the whole of that month, with the one with the most views will also win a whopping $500 worth of ARK. But it doesn't end there. Any of the content, or all of the content, I should say, that is entered throughout that month will go into a random draw, and we will pick 5 random winners, all winning $100 worth of ARK. So there are multiple ways to win. You don't have to win the daily, the weekly, or the monthly to be entered. All you have to do is enter a piece of content, and you'll be eligible for the random draw at the end of the month. The most views, 500 ARK. The monthly winner, 500 ARK. The weekly winner, not 500 ARK, $500 worth of ARK. And the daily winner is $50 worth of ARK. So there is so much ARK being given away. It is crazy. If you're not involved in this, you really should be. You know, it's just crazy amounts of free crypto being given away on a daily basis. There are plenty of community members who are willing to help with these things. If you're new, you can always reach out, ask myself, Mistletoad, and, you know, some of the other great community members. I know that Donatello Investor has helped people. I know that Brandon has helped people, Jashan Vanquish. You know, there's so many people willing to help. So if you want to get involved, please do, and be in for a chance to win some free crypto. So once again, Coin Builders TV, congratulations. Coin Builders TV 321, you are the weekly winner. You have won $100 worth of ARK, and you will be going into the next round along with AJ Metz, Amanda, for the monthly draw. We need 2 more weeks worth of the daily shorts, and we will do the big one. So that is the shorts competition. And I think, that covers everything for the shorts. We have a couple of shorts ready to go for tomorrow. So we only need one more, I believe. And then we will have tomorrow's daily draw ready. We'll see if we get any more entries. And it's ongoing. So please do get involved. And moving on to another.
Coach Brad, did you realize that I submitted a video before the pod?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so we only have 2 so far, including mine.
We do indeed. We have another. I think we have 3, Brandon, because I know that there's another community member that's made one, but it wasn't quite ready. But by tomorrow, it might be. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow we'll have the 3.
But we'll show yours tonight, Brandon. Hot off the press. We'll show yours,
right.
The preview, and then we'll show the 3 tomorrow when they're all ready to go.
I got a kick out of making that one. So I used to be a big fan of STTNG, Star Trek: The Next Generation. So
Me too.
I loved it.
We share that in common. As
Right
many
on.
things we share in common, my friend.
Cool.
Good people here, man. Happy days. Thanks. All right, Coach Brad, I know you're in a bit of a hurry. You got the family coming over. The dog's about to bark. Old Charlie likes to bark loud. Why don't you I think everybody knows how we play this game. So on the count of 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Who's it going to be? G.I. Joe. Let's go. Congratulations. I know that he was in the podcast. I think he is probably still here now.
Yes.
I'm here. Yay!
Awesome. Congratulations, sir. You have won $50 worth of ARK. Woo!
Sheesh.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your continued support. You're always in the sweet widget. You're always on the wheel. G.I. Joe, how many times have you won the Wheel of the Toad now?
This is 3.
3 times. And Street Hawk 77, yesterday's winner, actually messaged me and said, I think it was actually in the chat, they have won 3 times as well. So it certainly pays to be involved. If you're not involved, get involved.
Right. And if you're not producing content, you could always share it to all of the groups you're in. You can create your own link for the air card and earn $5 every time. Everyone could save as well. So can you see my screen, Coach Brad? We've got Brandon's new masterpiece. I just started the first maybe 10 seconds, so I'm gonna watch it here for the first time live with all of you good folks as well. So
awesome.
So if you don't hear it, let me know.
Yep, we hear it.
You are being hailed on screen.
We are the banks. We have created money from thin air for over a century. This system is designed to keep humanity enslaved to debt forever. By constantly inflating the currency supply, we have stolen your purchasing power. Now we will unleash our central bank digital currencies.
And I will resist you with my last ounce of strength.
Strength is irrelevant. Resistance is futile. We will use CBDCs to censor your spending and control you.
Impossible. My culture is based on freedom and self-determination.
Let's go, Brandon. And that was Brandon's voice as the Borg. That was fantastic. Excellent stuff.
How'd you do that? How'd you make the Borg voice?
Editing magic.
Sheesh, the man was in the studio. In the studio. Wow. All the way all the way from the island. Puerto Rico.
Pitch effects in Premiere Pro. Plus I doubled it up. It's actually each time the Borg is talking or the Banks is talking, it's actually 2 audio tracks stacked on top of each other with like like
Give it
like a 30th of a second delay between the
delay.
two. So it sounds like it's
Right.
echoing and like it's multiple voices.
Gives it that depth, echo, and presence of the Borg.
Dude,
Man,
it was so
brilliant.
much fun. It was so much fun, though. I can't tell you how many times I just cracked up as I was like going through the editing and you know, replaying each section and getting it just right. It was so much fun.
Oh man, this is awesome. Great work. Can't wait to see the other ones that are lurking. But yeah, I had to show it. I started watching it and right away. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be good. I can't wait to see it. Let's share it here with the rest of the community. All
I
right.
actually
So
had a different concept from when you used to, you know, sometimes you play that little sound bite, the resistance is futile.
right.
And then I was thinking that the Borg would actually represent ARK Finance. Like you can buy crypto, earn crypto, and spend crypto, and you know, join us. Resistance is futile. But then, as I was putting it together, I was like, no, wait a second. Let's make this the central banks, and we're the Starship Enterprise.
We can get you to warp speed with the virtual card, the air card. And then you can go intergalactic with the Terra. Pull up to any galaxy and hit the ATM. Happy days. Happy days. So I think we got Sparky left. Great job there, Coach Brad. And sir, you are free to go. Thank you for coming in. I wish you a fantastic rest of your evening with your family. And may the best team win. So we'll see you later, sir. Now, what we got left? We got Sparky. We got Z.
Sorry, I got a very loud barking dog, so that was some timing.
You're good to go, my friend.
Thank you very much, sir. Everyone, have a lovely evening. Enjoy the rest of the podcast, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for the hall pass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Take care,
and
everyone.
it is that time again. Let me check here. Yeah, I think we're almost ready to go ahead and fire away. Just one little last detail. There it is. Anybody want to win the Sparky today? Call the Sparky out. I guarantee that it works, but you never know. All right. I think everybody here knows how this all kind of works. So let's sit back and see who the Spark winner is going to be here today, folks. Wish you all luck. Give me a second here, folks. Looks like the front end of the Spark Rewards is not showing who the winner is. I'm going to chase it down here on the D app. All right, I do see it. The winner of tonight's Spark Prize, their wallet ends in 1001. They've won 682.87 ARK, and they are a first-time winner. Congratulations. Welcome to the Nitro Low, my friend. And, of course, the MVP. We already mentioned the MVP, but we'll mention him one more time as being the MVP. 9 referrals today. Congratulations, 77BA, for being the MVP. Nitro Boost. Sheesh. And now we turn it over to our good friend, our DeFi expert here in-house, every day with the DeFi sessions, Mr. Z. How you doing, buddy?
Hey. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Brad needs to watch a soccer game. He's facing my rival team, so hopefully his team
I heard. You're backing the Manchester United.
Manchester. Exactly. The best in the world.
Who's going to win?
Man United will win in front of this American crowd. It's in the U.S. Met Stadium, so the Americans get to see a really good game, a competitive sport.
Where's that? Where's the Met Stadium?
Stadium. Where is Met Stadium? Yeah, this is a really, really good question. So Met Stadium is situated.
We're surrounded by Americans, so they should know.
Met Stadium.
Anyone know where the Met Stadium is?
Yeah, where is Met Stadium? Met Stadium is
by the MetLife, the insurance company. I would guess.
Not
the AJ Mets, team, as in the New York Mets. Probably the
it's in New Jersey. MetLife Stadium. Yeah.
Okay. All right. For all the help, folks. Everybody here's, the multitaskers here. We love the multitaskers at ARK, man. These people are so accurate and proficient and efficient. But glad we figured that out. So, man, that's interesting. So you've got 2 UK teams flying over, taking the risk of crossing the wide ocean to land over New Jersey to show the Americans a game that most of them are not even interested in watching.
Absolutely. That's business for you. That's the risk you take. There's no hot dogs in the stands, man. There's no third quarter. It's a 90-minute game.
So So combined, how many hundreds of millions would you even take a stab at a guess? You know, the roster, right? The payments on those teams, what those boys earn.
Oh man, like I'd
It's in the
say
hundreds, right?
in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah. So the Arsenal team, highest paid players get paid 280,000. But Manchester United pay their, like, we've had Cristiano Ronaldo, like huge stars, like currently leave the club like the last year, and they were earning $500,000 a week. And that's excluding sponsors. So we're learning a lot from the Americans in that way.
Precious cargo. Yeah.
Precious cargo. So yeah, so yeah. If Brad, if you're listening, I hope Arsenal lose this game, and you are sad tonight. I'm a bad sportsman right now.
Well, if you guys wanted to bet, we could have Mr. Green create a smart contract to make sure whoever loses, you know, put that on a multi-sig, right?
That's
you know, connected to the smart contract is going to pay out. You know, we'll get the, you know, we'll get the what's that oracle, man, that people like to use that connects with the, damn, I can't think right now.
No worries. All we know,
It'll come to me.
it'll come to you in good time. But yeah, let's look at the current price. So currently, we are showing bearish signals. Like right now, I would say price is making lower lows. And when lower lows are being made on the chart, we know that it's tapping into previous liquidity patterns. And I think we aren't far off from 28.7. So I want to see how long we stay at this current price on Bitcoin. You can say mid-July, right? So just 10 days after, you can say Independence Day, 4th of July, we made our highs. We made our highs, and the highest Bitcoin has been on is 31,759. And since then we've had no support there. There's not been any support. It's been an area to tap into and then make lower lows. And I think that's where prices currently is. I mean, we expected a bit of bullish engulfing movements, especially with sort of the BlackRock ETF. That's when we made our first high, and then XRP sort of court case coming to civil. So that's where I'm going to start with the news, because there are some updates on that. So just give me 1 second as I get into our server and we can start looking at the DeFi links. And the first thing I want to look into is XRP, right? So we start off with XRP, and currently the SEC are hinting at a potential appeal against the current hearings of the court case. So they're looking to appeal the lawsuit. So according to court documents, the SEC stated it is now considered. So this is the so they made a long-winded sort of quotes like this. I think this afternoon, or I think it was yesterday. So this is what they had to say. So they go, contrary to defendants' assertion, much of the Ripple's ruling supports the SEC's claims in this case and rejected arguments defendants have raised here. However, with the respect to programmatic and other sales, SEC respectively avers that Ripple conflicts with and adds baseless requirements to Howey and his programcy. So yeah, the SEC took quite an offense to the mockery of the Howey test, and how basically it wasn't taken seriously enough. So respectively, these portions of Ripple's were wrongly decided, and this court should not follow them. SEC staff is considering the various available avenues for further reviews and intends to recommend that the SEC seek such review. So they have to like get a big vote to appeal this. So we see how this sort of comes around, because they're still keeping up to the same regard that securities were sold, and they were not sales to normal people, because that's what the court sort of aligned with it. They're like, like a quarter of it was institutional sales that included, tokens and further expansions to the business. So they were end to end, but the public the 10,000 plus public that basically bought into XRP, like they are, you can say, not included in the how we test. So I want to see how like if like XRP haven't appealed. I mean, the SEC haven't appealed anything yet. But I would like to see how they in what angle they take. But that's the latest from the SEC. So the SEC statement comes just a few days after agency chair Gary Gensler expressed his disappointed over the court deemed XRP to not be a security when sold to retail investors. So we are pleased that the court addressed that a token for institutional investors is a security. Disappointed in the other aspect about retail investors. We are still taking a look at that and considering it. So this is what Gensler had to say. So yeah, it's still they've left a bad taste in everyone's mouth that they might look into appealing. But yeah, thus far, according to court, according to the sort of legal offices, crypto is not a security. So we'll see how that sort of turns out. So that's one side of the till. Now the other side of
Jeremy Hogan and Darren Moore Jr. did an interview. I don't know if you follow Jeremy Hogan. He's an attorney and he was an investor in XRP, but he also followed the case very closely. Mm-hmm. And they did a really good interview where he talks about the appeal process as well as the fact that the SEC would naturally go towards an appeal regardless of, their high confidence or low confidence. They would still do an investigation into an appeal.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal operating, thing. It's like you lost, you're going to appeal no matter what. And you're talking about a government agency. Of course, they're just going to, look to do something next. So it's probably not something immediate, and it probably won't affect us in the next bull run.
I agree, man. Like for me, like if they're gonna appeal, what are they gonna appeal on? Like, what's the base? So you've lost the first base, which is the tokens are not a security. It's been aligned in so many different ways. So like if it's a natural proceeding for again, like at the moment they haven't appealed it yet. So they're like, we're looking at the strategy. I'm sure right now they've got a whiteboard somewhere and they're looking at all the different base points, saying like, if we were to appeal, what's the advantages, what's the disadvantages? And the truth is they should not appeal it. It's taken 3 years. It's something everyone knew was coming and everyone knew the conclusion to it beforehand. So let's see how it develops. I'm super interested. But if they appeal it, it's such a bad move because they'll get hit twice, saying we told you already that it's not a security, and you can't. But I feel the reason why they would look into appealing it is because they have Coinbase to deal with, they have Binance to deal with, and both those cases are based on the argument that they sold securities. And these were the 13 tokens they sold. So there's a lot to look into. But now appreciate your advice there. Like I'll seemingly look into Hogan. Awesome. Now on the other side, to XRP, we got some good news on XRP, and this is on the other side of the aisle. So right now, the latest we get is Ripple applies for crypto license in the United Kingdom. So Ripple applied for a registration as a crypto asset firm with the United Kingdom's Financial Conduct Authority, so the FCA, after its partial win against the US SEC. So payment protocol, Ripple has recently applied for a registration as a crypto asset firm with the United Kingdom. FCA, a spokesman for the firm told Cointelegraph. So they go. The company is also seeking a payments license in Ireland as part of its massive investment in the region. So this is what I think when you had Brad Garlinghouse, when he gave his last interview to Bloomberg, he pointed this out. So he goes that the biggest utility that XRP has is basically settlement disputes. So when one country is sort of settling an exchange between an interbank, or it could be institution, or it could be between two big companies, there is this swap issue. It's a swap issue that charges higher fees, and it involves a lot of third parties. So they kind of gave hints that the first utility they're going to look at is interbank sort of exchange and helping with settlements, because settlements are one of the biggest sort of fees people pay when it comes to a sort of business between a company or a country or a nation or a state bank. So that's what sort of XRP and Ripple are currently doing. They're looking to apply for the licenses and look to become that sort of exchange between state banks. So the registration was submitted after partial wins over the classification of XRP as a security. The decision, viewed as a win by Ripple and the broader crypto community, consider XRP to be a security when sold to institutional investors, but not to retail investors. The case is still open to appeal by the SEC. So that's the that's what's going on here. So we have XRP sort of winning the big case and looking to get their sort of licenses with the UK, and I think after this they will go to Singapore, to Hong Kong, to Australia, to all this different sort of interbank sort of destinations. So that's the great news with Ripple, that they're that they're really actively. It's not just like we won the case and we're looking to see our token make a profit for people. They're taking like real action on utility, and they're looking to get licensing agreements. So yeah, the UK welcomes them. I'd love to see a Ripple interbank in the UK. So that's one thing. The last thing I want to touch is Celsius, because this is the so whilst the SEC had a case that they lost against XRP and Ripple, on the same day they sort of arrested Mashinsky, the founder of Celsius, and supplied Celsius and him with two sort of suits. So today, Celsius Network reaches settlement to exit bankruptcy. Bankrupted crypto lender Celsius Network reached two settlements that may allow the return of assets to customers. So yeah, there's two settlements that Celsius made today. So the first settlement, I believe, is with institutional investors, and the second settlement is with customers that used sort of borrowing lending mechanisms, and we're staking their tokens so they can start to receive partial amounts back. So I'll kind of read this in more detail. So bankrupted crypto lender Celsius reached two settlements that allows it to return assets to customers and end its bankruptcy proceeding. Filing July the 30th. The settlement will be analyzed by judge at a hearing at August 10th. Addresses $78 billion in unsecured claims. Any response and objections should be submitted to the court. So yeah, one of the agreements resolves claims over accusations of fraud and misrepresentation by Celsius management by increasing customers' recoveries by 5%. Account holders can still retain rights to pursue individual claims against Celsius if they opt out of the settlement, as per the documents. So that was the first part. So the first sort of settlement was on fraud. The second settlement is on customer funds. So the second settlement offers a resolution for customers with funds in Celsius interest-bearing earn. Under the proposed agreement, customers who borrowed crypto funds will be able to receive a portion of their funds in crypto assets, along with a compensation in shares of the new company emerging from the bankruptcy proceedings. So these are the two settlements that Celsius have reached today, and we'll keep you posted on that as well. So yeah, that's the news today, guys. Bitcoin's on a bit of a lower low. SEC looking at their options to appeal and against the Ripple case, and then Ripple continuing with their utility, going to the United Kingdom to apply for a license with the FCA here. So that's the updates there. Hope that and then we also have the Litecoin halving coming up. So maybe that's something that we might just focus a little on and talk about Litecoin and its utility, because they're like the OG tokens. When you look into like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin sort of launched prior to Ethereum. And we've talked about XRP as well. So we're coming back to OG tokens here. But yeah, the halving is happening 4th of August, I believe, if I'm not wrong. So we'll kind of cover on utility there. But that concludes the DeFi session, guys. Thank you so much.
Sorry, just to say that also in Australia that NRB, the bank, is looking at Ripple also.
Yeah, no. What I'm hearing is FCA is the first thing that they're going for, but then after that they're going to Singapore, Hong Kong for licenses there, and I also mentioned Australia. So Australia, New Zealand are also potential sort of you can say places that they're looking to get licenses. Also,
Thank you.
Thank you for the DeFi sessions, Mr. Z. And folks, we want to thank you for your participation. Congratulations to the Spark Prize winner for today, as well as the MVP. Great to finally know who was the winner of the 7 shorts that we saw yesterday from our great content creators here on the ARK. Big round of applause and congratulations to our good friends, the coin builders, who are always coming through with a lot of creativity, a lot of passion. You don't know it, they do every single day a live stream. They do it on YouTube about ARK, their journey in ARK. Very excited. They understand the utility, what's happening here, how the ROI DApp is going to find a breadth of new investors, and in due time, all the pieces will start coming together. They see the big picture, and they're very committed. So great to see them win, and also there were so many other great videos that I was a bit sad to see them not win. However, everyone is a winner. We're going to publish everyone on the official ARK YouTube channel. So thank you all for creating your content. And folks, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have the Crypto Badgers, a.k.a. Bizy Dips and Max P over here for the weekend review. And yeah, that'll be the same time as usual, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. We wish you all a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Please take care of each other. Take care of yourselves and your family. And we will be back tomorrow, folks. Thank you.